alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the David Hammond YouTube channel. Again, we're in a tank top, guys. It is getting warm and beautiful outside. We are in June. I wouldn't say mid-June yet, but we're getting there. It's the days are going by. It's absolutely gorgeous outside. It's such a good view. I have you guys as the camera, and for inspiration when I look up, I literally mean it, guys. Like, just midday. It's beautiful. We always have a greens here. We got a coffee or something, guys. And I'm very grateful for you guys to all be here. So thank you. Shoutouts to you guys, and I really hope you guys are all having an amazing day. So, nonetheless, guys, in this one, we are speaking about how to find your passion as a man. Okay, now I know I've made videos kind of touching on this or something similar, but as the workshop that I just had of May just finished, and when we're now, by the time you guys are watching this, we're now running the June one of the calls out of the 4 calls is all on 1 to 1.5 is all on craft and world growth. And really what this means is finding your passion, your craft, right? Your creative outlet as a man, which I believe, with no mistake, you all have one, okay? Now, the reason I say this as men is because you must understand that as men, we have 2 testicles, okay? This I know sounds kind of silly. We have 2 testicles in our nutsack. And now these 2 testicles produce testosterone, and this testosterone is vitality. It is sexual energy, which must be expressed. Right? Notice how I didn't say repressed, but expressed. And now usually what happens is when it becomes expressed is this may come in the form of maybe non-destructive or destructive behaviors, whether this is maybe just partying or obsessive gambling or constant sex or PMO. You see, nonetheless, they must understand, and this is exactly what we spoke of in the workshop, nonetheless, your masculine energy will be expressed. Hopefully, though, we as men can just express this in more productive, meaningful manners to ourselves, opposed to just wasting it. Because it will be expressed regardless. It can't just repress and bundle. It can't. It cannot. You'll explode. Right? This is why whether you believe it or not, you are expressing it. Hopefully, you're just able to have the awareness that you're expressing it in more productive manners. Because it's being expressed, whether you're aware of it or not. Okay? So the reason I say this is because finding your passion as a man, right, is a form of that sexual expression, period, right? Whether this is some of the clients in the last workshop, maybe this is writing, maybe it's drawing, maybe it's fitness and health, maybe it is music, maybe it's photography and videography, maybe you're unfamiliar with what it is, and that's really essentially what I want to talk about in this video to you guys, helping you to find what exactly is that passion. The first thing I would say to you guys is that I would argue 90% of you, and I know I've maybe said this in other videos, but this is going to be different. I would argue that 90% of you already know what this, 90 to 95% of you already know what this passion is. How do I know this? Because you're already doing it. To some extent, to some degree, you're already doing this activity. Like I said, your energy will express itself regardless, even if you don't necessarily want it to, or even if it's subconscious. You will express it. Maybe you'll think about it. You'll daydream about it, right? Maybe you'll talk to your friends about it. How cool that sport was, or how cool it would be if you could go to this place. You can understand. It's almost like dreams. Dreams, as we're asleep, are really just manifestations, or it's a leakage of our subconscious, if you will. So if you've seen a scary movie right before going to bed, I don't know if you guys ever deal with sleep paralysis or things like that. It's ridiculous. I'm not going to talk too much about that in this video, but if you watch a scary movie or whatever, the imagery embeds itself deep into your subconscious, and as you dream, as the rapid eye movement, your REM, your deepest form of sleep, you literally are experiencing your subconscious in its purest, rawest, most literal form. Like, you can see it. It's ridiculous. Dreaming is absolutely, it's fucking magical, man. It's crazy how our mind is able to conceptualize imagery with sense and sound and physical touch in our sleep. I honestly find that, like, it's kind of actually scary to think of. Like, it's magical. It's fucking crazy. Like, flying and shit. What the hell? Those are the best dreams. You guys ever had those growing up as kids, and you're able to fly? You got superpowers. You fucking jump super high. That's life. That is ridiculous. Anyways, so I would argue that 90 to 95% of you already know what this passion is. I think the block or the problem is that you are literally and figuratively causing your own block, your own, you could say, welt on the dam, right? You're not allowing it to flow. And we do this through a myriad of reasons. One of them simply is our self-belief and our self-talk, right? A lot of the guys in the workshop, they believed that maybe I can have this passion, but immediately the block that comes to mind is that you can't make money with this. People will make fun of me with this. It's not a real thing. You see, these are all self-created blocks that you're putting on yourself. You must understand that your sexual energy, or this vitality, does not care about these self-limiting, psychological, man-made beliefs. Energy doesn't give a fuck. I mean, if you're horny, you can have the most man-made belief you can rationally put on that. You think the energy gives a fuck? Right? It's like looking at a lion about to eat a gazelle. You want to try to rationalize with that line on how it's not a good idea to do so? Good luck. Try. Emotion, power, vitality has no face, has no color, has no race, has no ideologies, has no rationalizations. It is what it is, and it will express itself in its myriad of ways. So what I'm encouraging to you guys is to get out of that way. That was a fucking, I don't know if you understood that. That was a bar right there. I should be a goddamn rapper sometimes. I think about that. A philosophical rapper. So get out of your own way. You have these passions that you're very familiar with. You speak about it. Maybe you're even doing it. I would argue most of you do it to some extent. Why are you blocking that process from happening? Well, it's because of these man-made beliefs that either you or your parents, society has told you that that's wrong, that's bad. We need to wake up, okay? Because energy has no face. It has no belief. You give the energy belief. I mean, you don't give the energy anything. Energy is energy. Energy has no fucking face. It has no belief. It's like testosterone, right? If I feel super horny, am I going to tell my testosterone, oh, don't, be bad boy, don't do that? You think testosterone gives a flying fuck? You think it can even hear you? Right? It's like being hungry and saying, don't be hungry, and your body's like, oh, all right, buddy, I won't be hungry. Like, what the fuck? Primitive desire. You can't control that shit. You can't. You cannot. It's hardwired. It's innate. It's in you. It's why you're human. It's why I'm speaking and breathing. It's your autonomic nervous system. How is my diaphragm able to expand and contract? You think I'm telling that shit? You think my diaphragm gives a flying fuck about the ideologies that I tell it? Anyways, it's a different video. So get out of your own way and stop telling yourself why you can or cannot do something. Man, I literally blew up and went viral, and this is what I explained to them, through nofap videos. Through talking about my dick, and I'm here making a full-time fucking income coaching men, not necessarily just about not touching their dick, self-development, but that was the catalyst that really helped propel me forward to that. If any of you are to have an ideology based on, don't do that, that's bad, yada yada, it should be me. I made a fucking nofap video. Not a fucking photography, not a fucking this, not a cooking, not a what most of you guys, a fucking dick video. Okay, so anyways, I'm kind of going all over the place. I hope that makes sense, guys. That's essentially it at the end of the day. You have your passions as men already. It's an innate desire that is expressing itself through you, whether you are consciously aware of it or not. You just need to let that happen. It's honestly like what's coming to mind. It's like giving birth as a woman. Of course, I'm not a woman, so I don't. I haven't done this, okay? As I'm sure, But it's kind of like giving birth. It's going to happen. You don't have to do anything. It's like taking a shit. You really don't have to do too much. It's just you can't block that. Because people do block it, right? What happens? You'll become constipated. You will literally fuck up the entire process. Allow it to happen. And just watch it, right? As silly as that may sound, that's the reality. That's energy, right? So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. And again, I just appreciate you guys. Maybe it's this new energy of this new place. I don't know what it is, man. Maybe it's the warmth. But did you even understand this? Like me, I'm allowing myself to just speak. This is just energy. This is just emotion, speaking. You guys notice that I don't script my videos, and I actually anyways, I won't talk about that. But I don't script these videos, right? Because I'm trying to take as much ideology and rationalization away from the natural inherent energy that's pervading, right? That is what your craft is. For me, it may be art of tongue, speaking, philosophy, ideas, psychology, self-improvement, right? For you, it may be something else, but it is expressing itself, whether you're aware of it or not. Damn, that was a good video, man. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much. If you guys enjoyed it, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Need the tea we just ate. If you guys are interested and you'd like to work with me on a personal level, guys, there are tons of packages, coaching packages, guys, ranging from all different prices. If you guys would like to work with me, I would love to work with you. There still are spots available. Completely changing your lives, guys, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, or becoming self-developed men. There's also the self-development course, guys, which does just that. It's the exact same thing we speak of, but it's in an automated 4-hour-long course. You guys are absolutely loving that, and I guarantee you this course will change your life, period. I'm positive. Fitness, nutrition, intermittent fasting, no fat, meditation, maximizing masculinity, maximizing your relationships, femininity, woman attraction, finding your passion, turning that into a business. Everything, guys. The course, coaching, and the workshop. Currently, if you guys are watching this right now, I'm just going to brighten this up a bit. Currently, if you guys are watching this right now, we would be in the workshop of June right now, but if you guys would like to book a spot for the next one coming up of July in around a month, guys, do so because it will sell out, and I would love to have you guys part of the next one. It's just one-on-one coaching, but I take on a group of 15 of you men, 15 to 20, and we all learn together, okay? It's a private Facebook group, unlimited messaging. It's, guys, get yourself saddled in if you would really like to improve yourself. I'm here to help, and I love fucking helping you guys. I love it. It's so fun. You guys get such amazing fucking results. It's insane. I'm not surprised, but it's nuts. It's nuts seeing that, you know, so I'm really happy for you guys. Anyways, that is it, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Till next time, apply this. Allow this to naturally express from you, and just sit back and enjoy the fucking fireworks, man. That's all you can do, okay? So that's it. Thanks, guys. Till then, peace.